Word is boss.
Hey, yo, cousin.
Hey, what's going on? What's good? What's good?
Chilling, baby, chilling. Yo, is this thing on or what?
Word is bars.
Welcome to Word is Bars, everybody. It's your boy, the Jaester, 718, Brooklyn's very own Lumberjack, and hip hop's twin brother. Here with my cousin, Jace, aka Fluency MC, the teacher, the trainer, and knowledge entertainer.
That's right. Word is bars, our second episode. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, we got a request.
We got a request from our boy, and hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Lehario Structure 7414. He wanted to introduce us to Sa-Roc.
Mm-hmm.
Sa-Roc's freestyle on Bars on I-95.
Which came out a couple years ago, and I, if I'm not mistaken, you sent me a link to that and told me to check it out.
We've been on the Sa-Roc train, you know. So
absolutely.
She's the Goddess MC. You know, she rocks with Goddess Gang. That's her whole like movement. And, she's from DC,
right?
Born and raised, and then she, you know, she has some growing up that she did in Atlanta.
That's right. And I remember she was on Brother Ali's record. She toured with him. That's what I remember when I remember seeing her there.
Yeah,
and she did a lot. She made a lot of music before she came out with a record, right?
She has, yeah.
Rhyme Sayers. She's
definitely
down with them, but before that, I think she'd already done a lot of stuff, right?
That's true. That's true. A lot of MCs are afraid to do songs with Sa-Roc.
Yeah, I don't blame him, man.
So without further ado, we're gonna do the Sa-Roc on Bars on I-95. Shout out to Bars on I-95. They're like one of the best platforms on, like, as they like to say, the heavy bar spitters. You know, they only have people up there, you know, who can actually like write and like super lyricists, and like, you know, their mottos like bring your pen game, not your name. So it's like skills over politics. Like that's their whole movement. So shout out to Bars on 95.
Word up.
Boy AB and his brother C's. Word. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
Yeah. Sa-Roc. Bars on I-95. Listen. They say a rose by any other name is still a rose, and the sturdiest can reach to the granite from which it grows. Then I suppose that I'm destined to shock the globe, and that electrifying youth to describe me is apropos. I'm a child of chocolate city, berry era, where they might have shot you, left you shimmering in your mirror never. And where them conga drums is rooted in Ghanaian from a terror. Gentrified, strive mute to beat up friggin' acapella. Listen.
They say a rose. They say a rose by any other name is still a rose. Talking about the resilience, right? Like, you know, it busts through the asphalt like. From which it grows. It's like, come on.
That's her, man. She's
exactly her. And then she's like, basically that she'll electrify anybody who try to like write her off as like apropos, like she's just you know, appropriate for like the situation. Like, no, she's freaking like.
I'm a child of chocolate city, berry era, where they might have shot you, left you shimmering in your mirror never.
I'm from the chocolate city. That's like DC, right? I'm from the chocolate. And with basically where they shoot you and leave you simmering in your own marinara sauce.
But I heard that the first time. I didn't catch. She's fast, man. Like I caught chocolate and berry, and I'm thinking like just about. I didn't catch Marion Barry at all.
The Marion Barry reference, right? But then she's talking about berry and like sweet and like. So I'm talking about all this other stuff about Barry.
That's why I missed it being Marion Barry. Yeah.
Listen, the whole world tried to tell me what I wasn't, but not enough push me to extraordinary budget. Trying to exchange his currency to a language you can stomach. Showing this eagle-eye view from every angle of my stomach. Got my formal education from my bloodline. That's Ivy. Came up in the heart of cocaine 80s, bro. No ID. Life was mostly bitter with a little bit of sweet. I had to concentrate to get all of this juice. Guess that's icy.
What?
Word is boss.
There's so much there, man.
Oh man, she's talking about freaking how, like, you know, her parents, you know, she has like family members who went to, you know, top tier schools, Ivy League schools, and she's like,
That's the IV, okay.
Right? I got my formal education from my bloodline. That's Ivy.
Okay.
So
see, I didn't get the Ivy League school part. I got the Ivy thing afterwards. I knew there was something, but I'm like, Ivy, is that like a reference to her grandmother's name is Ivy.
And she's like, I grew up in the heart of the cocaine 80s, no ID. Like, you know, all you needed was money back in the days. You need an ID to get what you. Yo, y'all hearing this? Lauren, what do you think, Lauren?
Got my formal education from my bloodline, that's Ivy. Right. Came up in the heart of cocaine 80s, but no IDs. Life was mostly bitter with a little bit of sweet. I had to concentrate to get all of this juice. Guess that's icy.
Life was always bitter with a little bit of sweet. So now, going back to the Marion Barry bars, when she's talking about Barry, and now, you know, life is always bitter with a little bit of sweet. I had to concentrate to get all of this juice. Yeah, that's high C.
Is there something she wants to say about high C, or is it just like because high C is a juice? So some people might even know. They still make that.
Maybe the high C. Maybe the high C is like a drug reference.
If not, it's also just the way you know, like to look back and say, "Oh, juice, concentrate." Like,
right.
You might not have got it. I mean, people like her, they got to put stuff in there for people like me.
Exactly.
otherwise,
because
I'm not going to notice what's going on. You know, life. Berries, flowers, organic, like with like, you know, synthetic things, the street, the drugs, you know, the asphalt.
Yeah.
See, they can never break my resolve, homie. I meant that. The simple baby, goat status destined through my ascendant. I tend to keep a chunk of some crystalline on my pendant. I'm listening, sonny. I'm landing these hits will maximum impact.
With the freaking Sonny Liston bars, freaking leaving you listing with the haymakers.
Is she saying she's listing things or listening? I'm trying to. I'm not sure.
Listing, and listening.
Oh man,
she's ill with it, man. Keeps a piece of crystal in her piece of crystal in her pendant.
Yeah,
and crystal's supposed to bring, like, you know, the different properties, you know, depending on the type of crystal, you know, like.
Again, back there, you know, roses, berries, crystals, like from the earth.
And if you go back to when she said, I'm from Chocolate City, it's almost like Chakra City. and so the crystals with the chakras, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all part of that whole.
Wow. True.
And she's all about the, you know, like the meditation, like goddess stuff, you know. Like.
Yeah, you see it, this big uterus energy. The one that try to play me, the pricks usually enemy, cause they intimidated, cause sis stupidly gifted. And if you out of order, I show you the shit brutal, my entropy. Game still worried about my fruit of the loom, but this that motherland talking, y'all the fruit of my womb. Right. Try me in to make the work of Tubman through every tune, till every black butterfly live the fruit of cocoon.
So hold up, man. I totally get the fruit of my womb. What's the fruit of the loom? To me, fruit of the loom is like a dude's like underwear. I don't get that part. But there is some. She was just talking about fruit. So she's talking about fruit of the loom just because it connects with the fruit.
Well, she remember earlier when she was talking about Marion Barry. Berries, and life is like a little bit of sweet, a little, you know, mostly bitter, a little bit of sweet, berry, fruit of the loom, fruit of the womb.
Yeah. But
like we were saying before about life and, like, you know, flowers, and her being like a female MC, you know, she's saying the whole game is basically like, you know, talking about her fruit of the looms, like she's beautiful, and they want her to, like, you know, use her beauty to kind of gain more traction and more recognition, and she's like, I'm not with that. So she's pretty much like, you know, I'm not gonna do that part. I'm gonna, you know, everybody wants me to basically use my sex appeal to gain more attention and stuff like that, but I'm gonna use my lyrics.
That makes a lot of sense, man. That's not what I thought. There was something about like fruit of the loom is a dude's thing. So she's compared, like you're comparing me to men who rap, or, you know, like to me, fruit of the loom is like a man thing, and then fruit of the womb is like the woman.
Right.
But what you're saying makes a lot of sense, man.
I think what you're saying can add to that too, because it's almost like it's like a male dominated genre.
Or like you're trying to be the male. Like,
right.
So you're not trying to be the simple sex image. You know what I mean? You're trying to be on the side of like the dudes.
Yeah.
Shit brutal, my entropy. game, still worried about my fruit of the loom. But this that motherland talking, y'all the fruit of my womb.
Right.
Try reanimate the work of Tubman through every tune. Tell every black butterfly lie the flew the cocoon. Like I ain't got a lot of time for the slickers and fast talk. I'm trying to build another Wall Street from the asphalt.
Right.
You looking for?
Come on.
Another Wall Street, the asphalt. Back to that
Freaking
that rose coming through the concrete.
Through the concrete. Freaking Harriet Tubman busting through the fucking slaves, like busting the slaves out of jail. The butterflies getting free.
Black butterflies.
Black butterflies. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Plus, just I mean, we're talking about the bars, but just her delivery, the way her breath control,
Impeccable.
the way she can she's like just hits so hard all the time. Like just like from the second she starts to the second she stops, man. She maintains that kind of that power in her delivery, man.
That total confidence. She's like
Oh, yeah.
she's like a master. She's a master already. You know?
She really is. She really is.
Leader of the pack, then go ahead, start on my daughters, apexes. Y'all's an industry mascots. If I drop something, you know that it's gonna be the shit. Go rapper scooping up my beers and get in the bag with my shtick. This is certified organic, can never recreate the wheel. And all them hours in the lab, gonna do is have people sick. Whoa!
There's like a dog thing going on there, right? With the pack. Go ask fart.
Well, it's like you got the, you know, you need dog shit. You need dog shit to fertilize flowers. And fertilize all the organic berries and all the
exactly all the fruit,
like all this like fruit like farming like life sprouting from here and there, metaphors all over the place.
Yeah,
she wants to grow a freaking black Wall Street from the asphalt.
And like what you're just doing is also like the butterfly out of the
out the cocoon,
that motion,
like everything like it's like emergence, like emergent properties, like like.
But what she's shouting out Thought, right? Or she's saying like Thought co-signs me. Thought will tell you I'm the leader of the pack. But then pack, it connects to the dog stuff that comes out. But I honestly, man, that's super original. I never heard anybody talk about people talk about dropping shit, but then it continues into like dog picking it up.
Right.
Like
right.
I don't really understand
with a stick, and then you copy my shtick. You copy my shtick.
She took the metaphor to the point. Like she took the dropping shit metaphor to the point where you're imagining like a bag of dog shit.
Right.
Like she's
organic shit though.
Oh.
I know that must sound cocky, but I rock the rap like a little bit of turbinado the ground coffee. Got a full grasp, but it's Queen's English. When that tongue loose, I hit the booth and make that heifer sound cockney. Call me Shockley, public enemy on every property. Cause I'm a product of this rebel aristocracy. So they trail me in the internet stalk because I'm exercising demons with this drip Mephistopheles. Me and Soul Messiah ain't come to play by your rules. We finna leave these cheesy dudes chops living and screwed. This is prophecy, the path is a lot bigger than you. So I'ma keep stirring the pot to the plate.
Wow. So where to begin there? She flipped the accent. She's talking about Cockney and Queen's English.
She said, "My bad if I'm extra cocky." She basically is like going into like the whole like she mastered the Queen's English and goes into the Cockney. The
thing about like Hank Shockley and Keith Shockley, for anyone who didn't catch that with Public Enemy, the reason I love that, I don't know if this is on purpose or not, but like I do associate Public Enemy with Europe in a certain ways. Because they're just so big over here, man. They're so big. Like they were huge here.
You hear that? Yeah, hear that? You hear that? Flav and Chuck D.
They had like legendary shows in London and like in Paris. So it's just I don't know if that's what, but just like she's doing that accent. All of a sudden, I'm like brought back to like that time where there was a lot more going on with like London, New York, and Paris, New York, in the '90s, late '80s and '90s with hip hop.
Sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I know that must sound cocky, but I rock the rap like a little bit of turbinado the ground coffee. Got a full grasp, but it's Queen's English. When that tongue loose, I hit the booth and make the heifer sound cockney. Call me Shockley, public enemy on every property. Cause I'm a product of this rebel aristocracy. So they trail me in the internet stalk because I'm exercising demons with this drip Mephistopheles. Me and Soul Messiah ain't come to play by your rules. We finna leave these cheesy dudes chops, livid and screwed. This is prophecy, the path is a lot bigger than you. So I'ma keep stirring the pot to the plot, thick as and bruised. Cause
most of that went right over my head. Stirring the pot, though. I'm still with her on like the organic food. But what else was she talking?
Well, you know, she goes into like the whole like exercising her demons, you know, and like Mephistopheles, you know, Mephistopheles, you know, is like devil's aid, like, you know, demonic dude, but she's exercising her own demons, you know, like she talks about like in her lyrics of having a history of like having like suicidal thoughts and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
yes,
like,
I remember something about that.
And like you know, she talks about in one song talks about the marks on her wrist that she made, you know.
Okay.
So when she's exercising her demons, you know, talking about that part. So like pretty much after she talks about the exercising her demons and Mephistopheles,
right,
you know, kind of scheme, she goes into like her and Soul Messiah. Soul Messiah is her DJ, but it's like now she's talking about exercising, right? Look, exercising her demons, Mephistopheles, Soul Messiah. Then she said some other joint was like prophecy.
A lot of critics want to leave my name out of the best running, but I'll never take the same route twice and they can't figure out my patterns or routine. I just might be Jackie Jordan, making laps around your team. Bro, my tactics are extreme. God incarnate, give them hell just for the hobby of it. Think you measure up to this degree of heat, you do not, beloved. Future matriarch, drop a bar and elevate the art. You looking for quality, I'm like Abu Dhabi, I got you covered.
When she said, you know, they want to leave her name out of the best running, right? She's talking about all the, you know, Jackie Jordan joint. She said, y'all don't know my, she take a different route. Y'all don't know my patterns.
Patterns, yeah.
Y'all don't know my patterns. I'm like, y'all don't know my patterns like Ovaltine.
I was gonna ask you, I thought I heard Oval.
You know what I'm saying?
Ovaltine.
Like Ovaltine.
So about the chocolate.
So but it's also the track. She's running circles around your team, right? But y'all don't know her pattern, but it's like Ovaltine, right? But Ovaltine is like, remember we used to have to fucking decipher the you had to get the clue to like, remember in
that's why. But I just remember Oval. I was like, I know what Ovaltine is, that chocolate powdered chocolate. But I was like, why is she talking about that? I was like, no, it must not be that. Just Oval. And then she said teen twice, but I was like, I think she said Ovaltine.
Ovaltine, the chocolate. Yeah. So remember in Christmas Story, right? When Ralphie had to solve the freaking Ovaltine puzzle with the clues, and it was like, you know, it was like a Little Orphan Annie joint. It was like,
I don't remember that at all, man, but I trust you on that. So they can't figure out the patterns. Like,
figure out her patterns. It's like you have, like, you get clues.
A lot of critics want to leave my name out of the best running, but I'll never take the same route twice and they can't figure out my patterns or routine. I just might be Jackie Jordan, making laps around your team. Bro, my tactics are extreme. God incarnate, give them hell just for the hobby of it. Think you measure up to this degree of heat, you do not, beloved. Future matriarch, drop a bar and elevate the art. You looking for quality, I'm like Abu Dhabi, I got you covered.
You said Abu Dhabi, like the city?
She said
I got you covered, like what? Abu Dhabi?
She said, choose a matriarch better than your matriarch. I got you covered, like Abu Dhabi. You know how in Abu Dhabi everybody got to wear like covered, like.
To keep that pressure on them heavy. The G-force got me blacking out on every track. I bury my character rock steady, but characteristics vary. Building go from low shop, a harvest to apothecary. They've been either mouth for blood or I'm dispensing this medicine. Currently I'm light years ahead of all you Edisons.
Word is boss.
Stop, man. Just like it's just overwhelming, man.
And she said the track shit again, like
I didn't catch it.
I'm just about the running stuff, everything, all the running.
I'm just so geeked off her flow, man, and like the way she rhymes. Like that's the thing, man. It gets to this point. There's too much there, man, for me. I can't. So help me out, man.
It's like overload. I got a headache, bro. Like my afro.
I gotta hear it again, man.
My afro grew like 4 inches. Just
flows abundant, keep that pressure on them heavy. The G-force got me blacking out on every track. I bury my character rock steady, but characteristics vary. Building go from low shop, a harvest to apothecary. They've been either mouth for blood or I'm dispensing this medicine. Currently I'm light years ahead of all you Edisons.
I heard about the track part again, man. But honestly, man, I really couldn't follow all of that.
Just keeps on
Apothecaries and Edisons.
And she's like, but when she said the Thomas Edison line, she said currently, like current, you need a current for the light years.
Oh, current.
Come on, cuz.
I need to hear it like a few times, man. You gotta show me like the current, the plug.
Currently.
2020 would allow, cause I'm more than just a visionary. My insight is great peregrine falcon. Got the talents gripped on the rhythm and the bounce. Every verse that I devour and spit out from my jawline. I don't hold my tongue, I stole my drum. And when it's shop, the moon get busy, then I douse him.
Oh my gosh, she said her freaking insight is like that of like the peregrine falcon. Freaking that bird could freaking see from like freaking, I don't know, like 2 miles over your head and be like, meh, and she comes down with all the freaking metaphors. Like, yeah, my freaking talons grabbing shit. Like she starts using like, you know, like raptor bird bars.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Remember earlier she was saying like, you know, like an eagle from an eagle, you know.
Earlier in the song she was talking about
summit from the eagle's perspective.
Yeah.
Right. So she got that high insight over everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's her personality, man. Like that,
yeah.
Like just honing in, man, zeroing in on her victim.
Yeah. Sure. And then when you're a goddess, you usually see things from above. So it's like.
True.
More than 2020 would allow, cause I'm more than just a visionary. My insight is great peregrine falcon. Got the talents gripped on the rhythm and the bounce. Every verse that I devour and spit out from my jawline. I don't hold my tongue, I stole my drum. And when it's shop, the moon get busy, then I douse him.
Yo, she
so
said.
this time I got the whole falcon thing and devour them. It's like town.
She said I'll freaking like spit the bones out the, you know, like, but she's talking about her raps, but she's spitting the bones out from her jawline, like, oh.
Went from broke to Baroque era, Jews guardian. The glow sun kiss, character is too godly. Rubber bands and heavy metals from my fingers, croup Marley. But to wrap my hands around what I would overdo, surely. Sa-Roc.
Yo. Then she said she went from broke to the Baroque era. So the Baroque era is like everything's all fancy and expensive and luxurious and, you know, like Eric B's jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like mad gaudy, like she just hit. Or like Flavor Flav's clock.
Exactly. Let's hear that last part again, because and her energy just goes, she just goes bananas, man.
Yeah.
Went from broke to Baroque era, Jews guardian. The glow sun kiss, character is too godly. Rubber bands and heavy metals from my fingers, croup Marley. But to wrap my hands around what I would overdo, surely. Sa-Roc.
Yo.
He's like, Sa-Roc.
Sa-Roc. Just, you know, mic drop like, bloop.
Yeah.
Yo, what y'all thought, yo? Right?
She's just on another level,
Crazy.
Man.
Oh my God, Biggs. What do you think, Biggs? Fire, right, yo, Jay. You should have been signed her, yo.
Right?
But actually,
and this is
you did not sign her. Thank you. Please don't sign her. We want to thank Lehario Structure 7414. If I'm not mistaken, that's the name.
Thanks for that suggestion. The comments, keep the comments coming. Appreciate all of you out there checking out Word is Bars.
You already know, man.
What
You guys, anything you guys want to see, just let us know in the comments, man.
That's right.
Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe, share the video. You know,
I like the idea.
Give us feedback.
Yeah, people telling us what they want us to talk about. I love that. Sure. Taking requests, man. I like that.
Exactly. We're gonna help you, right? Try to break down and break the words, right?
Word is bar.
Right? All right, guys. Last thing, yo, shout out to Hard Time Records. You heard? Shout out to Hard Time Records. My man PR Dean from Brooklyn, Famoso from Brooklyn. You know, check them out.
Take care, everybody. Peace, respect. See you next time.
Salute.
Word is ball.